In this video, we got a gameplay on the new Dark Matter James Harden in NBA 2K23. My team is going to be a 99 overall point guard shooting guard, and he is 6'5" at that point guard position, so maybe not the greatest height for point guard, but I also wouldn't say he's undersized. Offensively, we know James Harden's going to be one of the better offensive point guards in the game, having a 98 3-ball, 98 mid-range, 98 driving dunk. We know he's got a 98 ball handle. His defense is going to be actually really good for a Harden card, 88 block, but with a 98 steal and 97 perimeter, 92 interior defense. His speed's going to be pretty much maxed out, 97 in the speed category, and then he does have a 98 vertical, 92 strength with a 96 lateral quickness. You take a look at the badges, he's got 35 on Hall of Fame, including back down punisher, bully, fearless finisher, giant slayer, limitless takeoff, masher, posterizer, agent 3, amped, blinders, catch and shoot, clutch shooter, comeback kid, deadeye, green machine, guard up, limitless range, space creator, volume shooter, ankle breaker, clamp breaker, dimer, floor general, handles for days, hyperdrive killer combos, needle threader, quick first step, unpluckable, anchor, clamps, glove, interceptor, menace, and then he also does have 19 gold badges. So this Dark Matter James Harden, I mean, he looks to be a really fun point guard to use in game, just mainly due to his jump shot, and I also want to see what they did with his dribble sigs, if they did change anything. So they did give him the Curry escape, which the thing with Harden is I actually liked his, unique sigs. I do like his size up, but I feel like I liked his escape actually a little bit more than his size up. Like, I think his size up is good, but I would have rather them maybe change the size up and keep the escape. Like, if he had the Steve Francis size up and the James Harden escape, I think I would actually like that a little bit more, but he does have his jump shot on very quick timing, and I believe he also does have the normal fade. So offensively, I mean, Harden's going to be a bucket getter, man. He's going to be able to score at a very high level, and yeah, he does have that normal leaner, and just offensively, he should be really, really fun to use. I mean, I can see this card, being a great offensive point guard. Not a lot of people can have fun using, just being able to 3-hunt with, and then going to the basket. James Harden always has some pretty good dunk packages. So I'm really excited to try out James Harden. Let's go green number 3, and let's get on to the Dark Matter James Harden gameplay. Into the Clutch Time online game here with the Dark Matter James Harden. My opponent does have a really good squad. He's got Shea at the point guard spot, and he does have some other really good shooting guard cards. We're looking to attack that paint though, and we're able to get our first 2 points with James Harden. I mean, this card might not be the best defender in the world, but just offensively should be an absolute bucket. As look at us playing good defense here. Josh Giddey on the board, trying to find James Harden here, and he's going to foul us in transition. My opponent's got cards like Steve Smith at shooting guard, Terry Dishinger, I think either at the shooting guard or small forward spot. So he's got a really, competent team. This should be a good test for James Harden on the offensive end. Is look at us creating so much space here. James, what? Why did the jump shot slow down so much? What was that? Okay, that was super weird, man. I don't know if you guys can tell that on video, but my jump shot just slowed down so much. What was that? That felt really, really weird. Am I tripping, or what the hell just happened? I did not mean to take that. That's a bad shot for me. Now I'm taking bad shots, but what happened there on that first 3 attempt? That shot just looks so slow. That was really, really weird, but we're looking to play good defense. Got to watch him driving into the paint. Got to get a hand up, man. Got to watch his Pau Gasol. Get a hand up on Terry Dishinger. We know he's got a great release, and we're going to play great defense. I'm still kind of in shock of what happened in that first play. I've never seen that happen to me in a while, where like I took a 3 wide open and I thought that was a decent timed release, and it was an early, and it felt like it was such a slow jump shot. So that was a little bit weird. James Harden from the 4-point line. We can't get anything to go on the offensive end right now, at least from the 3-point line. We've been able to attack the basket though, and James Harden with his 4th points on the board. We just got to get going here, man, from the 3-point line. Harden almost getting the steal, and he's actually going to get the jump ball against Shea. I mean, this card shouldn't be a terrible defender. I don't think necessarily he's going to be a positive, like, good defender in game, but he should be able to hold his own, especially against other point guards like a Shea, who's not the, tallest or, most effective player on the offensive end. So I think against a card like Shea, you should be fine with James Harden, but we're looking trying to create some space here. James Harden finally going to get his first 3-ball to go, and it's going to be on a 14% contested one, a really hard shot to make. He's going to try to pull up there with Shea in transition, and we're off to a really good defensive start, but he's able to get that steal with Pau Gasol. We just got to try not to be so sloppy, man. Got to get back here to Pau Gasol, looking to play good defense. He's going to attack us. I'm not sure why he's not shooting that. He just wants to hunt threes, I guess. He's going to fade with Shea, and he's going to knock down that really tough 3. I'm not going to lie. That did look like a tough 3 to hit, but let's try to get Harden here back with the basketball in his hand, trying to find some space at that 3-point line. Probably should have shot that. I'm not the most confident right now with James Harden, and we can't knock that down. His jump shot feels a little bit slower than it does in freestyle. I'm not exactly sure why. Like, it does feel a tiny bit slower. I don't know if that's me just tripping or anything, but usually I feel like I always know James Harden's releases. We're going to play great defense, though. Can we get the board? And no, we can't. Come on, man. We got to get the board. Look at finally Jonathan Isaac coming up with the basketball. Harden in the right side corner, and he's able to knock it down. A pretty inconsistent start, I will say, for Harden. For what normally I do in gameplays, like, I feel like I always do the best gameplays with James Harden here. Gonna pull up. What am I shooting, man? Okay, I did think that was gonna be wide open, but look at Jonathan Isaac coming down with that crazy rebound, man. We're looking to fade to that left side corner. Why does it feel so slow? I'm so confused why his jump shot feels so slow. Finally able to knock down another three. I'm chalking up some bad shots, you know, taking a lot of bad looks, but there's just so many ones where it feels like such a slow jump shot. I don't know if that's just like the inconsistent jump shot speeds or if that's something with only just Harden, because it does feel really weird as we got some space here in transition. I don't know why we're fading, but James Harden with another three ball to fall. I mean, he's still having a pretty good performance, you know, on paper. 16 points. We have a 13-point lead. My opponent chucking up some bad shots. Look at Harden coming down with them boards. I mean, he's actually not a bad rebounder as well, as we're looking to try to create some space here, looking to go around that screen. Never mind, there was no screen coming. James Harden from the 4-point line. I'm finally starting to get his jump shot down, but I feel like I usually, you know, always have it down to a T with James Harden, but we're looking to play some good defense here on Shea. He's going to go for that spin shot. We're playing really good defense, man. Trying to help here with James Harden, trying to send a little bit of a switch, and we're gonna grab that board with Hakeem Olajuwon, looking to push that ball in transition. Got James Harden here out running in transition, gonna pull up in a couple pieces of people's face, and we can't knock that down. I mean, a little bit, I will say, contested. Probably I'm not taking the best looks in the world, trying to chuck up a little bit, but he's actually playing a lot better than I thought he was at the start of the game. Like, he's got 20 points and a board as well, with still a minute to go in the clutch time game. Trying to get around Shea here. We're gonna create some space. Harden gonna pull up with Shea right behind him. Another 4-pointer to fall for James Harden. Finally starting to look more like himself. I don't know what's going on in that first half of the clutch time game. His jump shot just felt so slow and just a lot different than it normally feels. So I was a little bit confused. James Harden here trying to pull up in transition. Got a little bit of space at that 3-point line. What was that? Was that a heavy contest? That was 100%. I guess he got a really good contest there from the side, but we got to watch Terry Dishinger here. I mean, the game's over. I didn't realize the score is at, I thought he had like 14 points, not 6. But yeah, the game's over. He's going to pull up with Terry Dishinger and able to knock it down. I'm kind of surprised we haven't got takeover at all. Are we even close to takeover? We're not close at all, and he does have the sharp take, but can we look to create some space here with James Harden trying to go attack the basket and dunking right over Pau Gasol? I mean, this card's going to be fun, man. Even though I shot pretty, you know, inconsistent and probably inefficiently, I still thought he had a really good clutch time game, especially for how poor we did start off. I'm actually pretty impressed, you know, with this Dark Matter James Harden card. He's looking at him with that Curry slide, and yeah, I can't knock it down. We got about 8 more seconds, trying to get one more three, and we're going to throw a bad pass here. So honestly, a pretty good performance, though, from James Harden, even after having a really inconsistent and just poor start to the game, as my opponent is going to quit the match. But let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think about the new Dark Matter James Harden card, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.